Good evening, boys and girls. It's a dark and stormy night outside tonight. It's a perfect night to hear a really spooky, scary ghost story, don't you think? I love a good spooky, scary ghost story. So I found one that my kids used to love to read by Dr. Seuss. And its title is, What Was I So Scared Of? So how about we find out what our friend was so afraid of? Get out my flashlight here because nobody wants to be in the dark. There we go. What was I so scared of? By Dr. Seuss. All right. Well, I was walking in the night and I saw nothing scary, for I have never been afraid of anything, not very. Then I was deep within the woods when suddenly I spied them. I saw a pair of pale green pants with nobody inside them. I wasn't scared, but yet I stopped. What could those pants be there for? What could a pair of pants at night be standing in the air for? And then they moved. Those empty pants, they kind of started jumping. And then my heart, I must admit, it kind of started thumping. So I got out. I got out fast as I could go, sir. I wasn't scared, but pants like that, I did not care for, no, sir. After that, a week went by. Then one dark night in Greenwich, I had to do an errand there and fetch some Greenwich spinach. Well, I had fetched the spinach. I was starting back through town when those pants raced around a corner and they almost knocked me down. I lost my Greenwich spinach, but I didn't even care. I ran for home. Believe me, I had really had a scare. Now, bicycles were never made for pale green pants to ride them. Especially spooky pale green pants with nobody inside them. And then the next night, I was fishing for douch trout on River River when those pants came rowing toward me. Well, I started to shiver, and by now I was so frightened that I'll tell you, but I hate to. I screamed and rode away and lost my hook and line and bait too. I ran and found a brickle bush. I hid myself away. I got brickles in my britches, but I stayed there anyway. I stayed all night and the next night too. I'd be there still, no doubt, but I had to do an errand. So the next night, I went out. I had to do an errand, had to pick a peck of snide in a dark and gloomy snide field that was almost 9 miles wide. I said, I do not fear those pants with nobody inside them. I said and said those words. I said them, but I lied them. Then I reached inside a snide bush, and the next thing that I knew, I felt my hand touch someone. And I'll bet that you know who. And there I was, caught in the snide, and in that dreadful place, those spooky empty pants and I were standing face to face. I yelled for help, I screamed, I shrieked, I howled, I yowled, I cried, oh, save me from these pale green pants with nobody inside. But then a strange thing happened. Why, those pants began to cry. Those pants began to tremble. Why, they were just as scared as I. I never heard such whimpering, and I began to see that I was just as strange to them as they were strange to me. I put my arm around their waist and sat right down beside them. I calmed them down, poor empty pants, with nobody inside them. And now we meet quite often, those empty pants and I, and we never shake or tremble. We both smile and we say hi. Hi, hi.
Hi, hi, hello, hello,
Hi, bye. The end. All right. So that wasn't such a spooky story after all, was it? It turned out to be a really good story. So sometimes dark and scary and gloomy nights are really nothing to be afraid of at all. So I hope that you enjoy your evenings, your time at home with your moms and dads and caregivers and your brothers and sisters and all the people you care for during these special days where we're home together. And I hope you enjoy your bedtime stories every night. Sleep well, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.